Tunisia has avoided the chaos that has enveloped other Arab uprisings. In the capital, Tunis, services work, government functions. The trains run on time. But that doesn't mean the country is on track towards harmony and prosperity. Tunisia doesn't have big reserves of oil and gas, so if it is to thrive, then it needs to be seen as safe, stable, and open to outside investment, and that's particularly true in the vital tourist industry. Right now, I'm heading to one of the country's biggest Mediterranean resorts, Hammamet, to check out how tourism has been faring since the revolution. The Royale is a 5-star luxury hotel that lacks for nothing except guests. Occupancy is currently below 10%. Normally, in the low season, it would be closer to 40%, but news of strikes, protests, and the Belaid assassination have led to mass cancellations. And the prospects for summer are decidedly gloomy. Up to a quarter of Tunisia's 10 million people are directly or indirectly dependent on tourism. The workforce that services Hammamet's hotels lives far from the 5-star luxury, and right now they're close to despair. Oussama Ben Yedder is a professional tour guide, but for over a year now he hasn't had a tour to guide. First question for you is, how do you manage your personal economic circumstances? You must be struggling.
Actually, we're surviving. We're surviving. With all the means we have available. But family support is important as well.
Let me ask you this. When the revolution happened, what was your own personal feeling about the revolution?
Actually, we expected so much, we were probably too optimistic. We probably put the bar so high. In Tunisia, we are North African people, we are very moderate, but still, when we see real democracies in the Occident, freedom of speech, freedom of political activity, freedom of press, I mean, we dreamt, all of us, that one day in Tunisia, we would see those rights, those freedoms being, enjoyed by every citizen.
So you felt your dreams were coming true, in a way?
For a time, yes.
And now that you see the economic reality that has come with the post-revolutionary period, how do you feel now?
All that euphoria, all that happiness, it disappeared. Because our daily life is very difficult now. And we have really to survive.
It strikes me, as I travel around Tunisia, there is a particular problem for young people today. Because of the economic crisis, it is very hard for very well qualified young people, highly educated young people, to get jobs. Do you see that in your own circle of friends, your own life?
For sure. For sure. You just need to stroll around cities and towns to see cafes in the middle of the day. Full with youngsters. You will understand that joblessness is hitting Tunisia, everywhere.
You, I know, have a master's degree in applied linguistics.
Yeah.
People watching this will think, this guy, he's got a lot of talent, he's got a lot of potential. If you cannot explore and develop your own potential in Tunisia, are you going to leave? What are you going to do?
Actually, the idea is starting to gain ground on my psyche, let's say. I'm thinking of that. If an opportunity is offered to me somewhere else, I will go and try somewhere else.
Which is a very sad prospect for this country, if the bright young people just get out.
That would be a tragedy. That would be a tragedy. If Tunisian talents all flee Tunisia and go abroad.
Oussama Ben Yedder, thank you very much for being on Hard
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Oussama, and drink your tea while it's hot. Get warm.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Cheers.